Hi, it's Ashley. I do not have Darby today because Madison's kind of sick and I had to meet someone for a project tonight, so I'm just going to do this myself, but I think Madison will be posting her portion, so you get to see Darby in that one. Um, but anyways, um, this week went pretty well. I'm going to try and recollect by myself what I did. Um, I took her to the grocery store on Tuesday, I think it was, with my friend. We kind of had a long-ish day. We went to Trader Joe's first, and then we went to Lowe's Foods afterwards, and she did really well in Trader Joe's. A lot of people were like trying to get her attention and stuff there, so it makes me kind of nervous. Because they're all like talking to her and it kind of distracts her and stuff when people approach and whatnot. But she did really well, and she's gotten a lot better at like when I do give them permission to come up and pet her, she'll sit and kind of just wait for them to pet her. And so that went pretty well. And then we went to Lowe's Foods and we stayed there a little longer. And lately, when we had been doing like group recalls where other members of the class will like call Darby, she won't listen. She like only tended to go towards Madison or I. And I tried it with one of my friends in Lowe's, and she did fine. So I don't know if it's just she doesn't want to go to a complete stranger, or she's just being stubborn on our training nights. I don't know what it is, but regardless, it worked for my friend and I, so I don't really know how else to perfect that, but I'm assuming it's not a huge issue because it's not that often that strangers are going to be telling Darby to come. So, and let's see, what else did I do? We went to Mayfair, which is like the shopping center here, and we went into Ulta. I think that was pretty much it, and we spent a pretty good amount of time in there, and that's a neat place to work with her because there's a lot of smells and distractions, and she was just a little nosy that day, but she did really well. She's getting a lot better. I've definitely seen improvement since we first started with her. And then it was a long day for Darby. I went to dinner with Jordan again at Nikki's Sushi, and I think she was so tired she pretty much just like went to sleep and didn't move until it was time to go, which that was awesome because, you know, it was simple. And I had to like wake her up so that we could go. And then we went to our training session, and that was in Walmart, my favorite place. Sarcasm. So that went pretty well. We were mainly working on like spooking techniques there. We were dropping like pots near her and throwing stuff at her. We were like had this metal light thing that Kyrie was like making loud clanking noises around her. And it was fun. She didn't like some of those things, but we were giving her treats and just helping her learn to trust that not everything is scary. And she tried to jump on top of a trash can. We had just gotten curious, I guess, throughout our training session and decided to see which dogs were like brave enough to jump, like run and jump on a trash can. And Darby tried. She's just kind of short and tiny, and she gave it her best effort. She was like trying to get her like leg up there, but she didn't quite make it. So we helped her up, but she was fine once she got on top of it, and that was good because some of the other dogs were scared. So at least she's brave and willing to try. And I think by then she was done for the day because she had a long day. It was probably like 6 hours of being out and about, so I feel kind of bad. But and then Wednesday I took her to class, which is my first time taking Darby to class, and she did really well. Sometimes I have issues with her pulling, but when I was walking to class, like her leash was slack and I wasn't having any trouble. Like I could just walk, and it was nice. So I was really proud of her. I was giving her lots of treats for that. And she went into the classroom and went right under the table and laid down, and she didn't seek attention from anybody. So it went really well. And she got a bit restless kind of towards the end, but I mean, it's like an hour and 15 minutes of her just laying there, and she hadn't really gotten to play that day, so I was pretty impressed. And she was just kind of staring at me towards the end, like, Mom, when are we going to leave? So, but I thought she did fine. My professor didn't even know she was there, so that's always a good sign. We love when people don't know they're there. So, that's pretty much everything. Probably gonna either work with her some more tomorrow or Tuesday. So, it's gonna be exciting. I don't know where our training is at yet, as usual. I don't think I ever really know until like Monday night, but anyway, so I'll get back to you next week and let you know more of what we do with Darby. Thanks. Bye.